Hello, everyone, and welcome to the English DeFiChain News Show of 10th November 2025. If you like this news show and you want to receive the latest update, simply subscribe to the DeFiChain YouTube channel. In this channel, you will find all editions of this news show and other useful videos. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell button to receive notifications on your device when new content is published. Don't forget also to check out the DeFiChain blog website. You can subscribe to the blog newsletter to receive all the latest news directly in your email. Now let's get started with the headlines for tonight. First draft of the Development SIG. Update on VanillaSwap. cUSDC is live on DeFi Meta chain. Future dates. Greeting to the international community following this news show. Let's start with the first update. First draft of the Development SIG. On 1st November 2025, Helix published a post on Reddit. This post is intended to serve as a basis for discussion for the creation of the Development SIG. The purpose of creating this SIG is to coordinate, review, and strengthen all technical and code-related activities related to DeFiChain. The post therefore serves as a discussion for the community to define the constitution of the SIG with its members and governance structure. The Reddit post clearly defines the responsibilities assigned to this SIG in detail. Support the implementation of DeFiPS and core code changes. Provide technical input and guidance on development priorities. Maintain oversight of open-source repositories and ensure code quality. Coordinate technical sprints and facilitate collaboration among contributors. Review and test protocol improvements and related infrastructure. The expected outcomes of this SIG are core and DeFiP development, infrastructure maintenance, open source coordination, technical consulting, oversight of tools such as BlockScout and DeFiScan. The Development SIG will initially consist of the following core members. The list may not be complete yet: Peter, Quaggy, Smo, Andy. As with other SIG, there is also the possibility for other members to join as an extended team capable of supporting specific tasks or projects as needed. Governance and membership. The Development SIG operates under the governance principles defined in the SIG framework. Changes related to membership, such as the addition of core team members, require anonymous internal agreement among existing members. Such changes do not require a vote by masternodes, but must be communicated transparently to the community. Governance key management. The SIG development is responsible for managing all governance keys related to DeFiChain environments. The model for how this will be managed internally remains at the discretion of the SIG, but must be clearly documented and communicated. Development process. To minimize the risk of release errors and unintended changes, the Development SIG follows the principle that no code can be executed or distributed by the original developer. Each change must undergo at least one independent review and separate approval for release. This ensures that the developer, reviewer, and release manager are involved in every stage of development. Next steps. This DeFiP proposal is being published to allow the community to provide feedback and discuss it for 21 days according to existing rules. Once consensus is reached, the Development SIG can be formally ratified within the SIG framework and start its work according to the defined structure. You can find the link to the dedicated post on Reddit in this news show. For this news, you can find the link to the post published on Reddit in the notes section of this news show. Update on VanillaSwap. The VanillaSwap team has announced that Vanilla Labs will sunset on November 24, 2025. All user funds and on-chain functionality remain safe and accessible. Smart contracts remain fully operational on the DMC. Only the user interface is affected by the shutdown. The community is already in touch with the VanillaSwap team to understand what's needed to maintain or rebuild the front end. At the same time, several projects are ensuring smooth continuity. CryptoFactor is integrating buy-sell functions for CFR/Cassets and client tokens directly into dApps before November 24th. Adding/removing liquidity will remain possible via multiple dApps on DMC. DEX Trading Live is evaluating front-end options to also handle pools like DFI/DUSD and developing a wallet solution to trade all DMC tokens seamlessly in one place. There's no reason to worry. The ecosystem is active, already covering all critical areas before November 24th. Once again, the community shows how resilient it is when facing change. For this news, you can find the link to the post published on the DeFiChain blog in the notes section of this news show. cUSDC is live on DeFi MetaChain. DeFiChain has taken another important step forward in its journey toward interoperability and cross-chain connectivity. cUSDC is now finally available on the DeFi MetaChain. This is not just another token, but a structural upgrade that strengthens the blockchain. Developed and distributed by CryptoFactor, cUSDC was created to support the long-term growth of DeFiChain and its connection to broader liquidity networks. It functions as decentralized and verifiable code, not issued or held by any entity, ensuring transparency and free access for all users. In the past, stable assets on DeFiChain were only available in their native environment. But now with cUSDC, this reliability becomes portable and credible across all blockchains. It allows liquidity to move freely between DeFiChain and other ecosystems, starting with Polygon, and makes that liquidity usable in multiple DeFi environments. Together, cUSDC on the EVM-based DeFi MetaChain will soon be joined by DUSDC, which will be available on the native network, both forming a stable, comprehensive, and interoperable layer. The token economy SIG is currently finalizing the bridge that will connect the two tokens and ensure a consistent one-to-one link between them during transfer between EVM and DVM. The development of DUSDC will be completed this November. You can already try cUSDC through the feature that allows this asset to be linked between the DeFi MetaChain and the Polygon network thanks to the D-app created by CryptoFactor. For this news, you will find the link to the dedicated post published on the DeFiChain blog in the notes of this news show. Future dates. For today, the news show has ended. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next news show on this channel.